What's up, Pan Dudes? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, I just bought myself this set of two end tables, 2-in-1, and it's model 11157. I think they're in like an espresso dark color. They're by Furinno, and the reason I got these is that, you know, in my spare bedroom I have a bed where people can sleep, but I don't have any end tables, and so one of the problems is it's just kind of a Spartan room. No big deal, but I want to have people be able to put stuff down on the tables, you know, their keys, their wallet, their cell phones, all that jazz, and kind of make themselves at home. And so I picked this up to see if I could get a couple of really cheap end tables that might do the trick here. So we do have the instructions, and it comes just like this. All pressboard material, as you can see, kind of fiber wood material here, and you know, so it's somewhat like IKEA type quality. I thought maybe take a closer look here. You can see we have some holes drilled, all kind of like sawdust press wood, but then this darker wood-like material is clearly a laminate. You can see here there's a seam where it meets, rolls around. It has some streaks, some striations that kind of mimic wood, but certainly not wood. It's kind of like a little bit of a black wood. You know, I guess espresso might be right, but certainly wood pattern. But on, you know, any reasonably close inspection, you're going to see that it's not real wood. So let's go ahead and put this sucker together. Now, each of the end tables has basically a top, middle, and a bottom, A, B, C, and then the side walls are D's. And then it looks like you have these kind of fabric type of, you know, drawers, essentially. So each one will have their own drawer. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the boards marked B and C, and you're going to add those little wooden dowels. There's 4 on each side. They kind of just press in. It might be helpful to have a small hammer or a mallet, but you can just kind of finger press them in. So you're going to have 4 dowels on each side of boards B and C. And then on the D pieces, which are the side pieces marked with D's here, you're going to put dowels in the 2 holes on the side as well. There's nothing on the bottom, so you can only put them in one side. Once you have all your wooden dowels in, you're going to take one of these little cam locking nuts, and you're going to put one with the open side up, because eventually you're going to have a bolt that goes in here, and then you're going to have to lock them down with the cam. The little arrow should be pointing towards the opening on the hole. Now you're going to take these legs, these D sides, and you're going to take the B or the C platform, which is the lowest platform, and you are going to attach it into the little holes here with the dowels, just like this. You're going to put one leg on all 4 sides, and you can see there's a hole there. You're going to take one of these black screws, Phillips head, and then attach it to the side permanently. Once you put that on with the screw, and that'll go into the board and hold all the legs on. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, not hard to put together, but you are definitely going to want a power tool to put these screws in. They're kind of long, and if you're going to do them by hand, they're going to take a while. So let's get the rest of this thing put together. Now we're getting to the end here. You're going to use these tops, which are labeled A, and they have holes in the bottom here where the dowels are going to fit, but these center holes right there, you're going to have the little bolt that the cam lock is going to lock into. Now you're just going to screw those in, and again, a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm going to use a power tool to do it because I think that's going to be nice. Once you have this in, you're just going to set it on top, then use the Phillips head screwdriver to cam lock it. Once you have the top cam locked in place, you're going to flip it over, and you're going to take these little tiny plastic feet here. They're just nails with a nylon top, and you're going to find a hole in the bottom here and pound them in with a hammer to give each of these tables a little bit of a foot. The very last thing you're going to do is open up these bins, these cloth. They're kind of like Tyvek bins and slide them in. So looks like this is an accordion shaped piece with a fabric bottom. As you can see here, it's kind of like, oh, you know, reusable tote bag, reusable grocery bag type of material. I think it should hold up pretty well. It's obviously like a kind of a coffee mocha color. And then the flat piece goes in the bottom so that it can hold its shape here. Just put that in there. And then on the front you have this grommet, so you can open it up and close it. And you can put it in the top or the bottom. Doesn't matter. You may want to change it up depending on what the look is. But that's it. So let's go put these up in the bedroom and see what they look like. So there it is in the bedroom. Now they're not very tall, only about maybe 18 inches tall or so. So if you're looking for something that's bed height, you know, keep that in mind depending on how high your bed is. And you know, the footprint is actually pretty small too. So, but they should be useful. You can definitely put things on there. You could even put a lamp if you wanted to. Keep in mind, press board, so the load isn't going to be as high. You know, you can't put a lot of weight on it. I think they advertise 15 pounds max. Nice little, you know, paper drawer in case you have something that you want to have easy access to. And then that lower shelf even, so you can put something else there. I think it's a good match, this espresso and this espresso color on the Zionist bed, which I did a review on. Really like this bed. Good value there as well. But certainly, you know, adds a little functionality to a bedroom. And the good thing about using something small like this is, one, if you have a small bedroom, it's not going to take up a lot of space. But two, if you're trying to stage your house and make rooms look bigger, you want to use small furniture, which this definitely is. But the Furinno end tables, bedside tables, nightstand tables, I think it's a pretty good little compromise and a nice little added feature to my extra bedroom here for not a lot of money. Peter Von Panda, out.